old Future Fight Gamers, VaderG here, welcome back to the channel. Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock, what am I doing, man? I'd really love to advance this character, I'd love to build him up, and I'd like to play him, in PvP, but what I don't want to do is I don't want to blow 2,500 crystals on a uniform. Yeah, you can look at my crystal count and say, yeah, you're a massive whale. Why would you not do that? Why would you not go for his uniform with his new look? And you know, the uniform effect, which is bonkers, chain damage, additional pierce. His new skills are incredible. His tier 3 is amazing, and man, he just generally kicks some serious ass. In different modes. I mean, let's just take my timeline team up against him in hang on, I didn't mean to press that, sorry. Take my timeline team, and this is what I've been running. Sentry, very old school, Dr. Doom with a CTP of Rage. Been running this team and getting my ass handed to me by very well built Adam Warlocks. And that's just the way it is. I mean, let's just try one here. We'll try it against this guy. He's a definitely PvP account. He's in IDF Glory, so regular AT Alliance. So he'll be pretty built. And actually, we might have a look at the build before we actually fight. His Sentry, let's have a quick look at that. It's going to be pretty good. So brilliant CTP of regen. So okay, he's got a bonkers build on him. On this guy, this is this is what I'm getting to, right? The artifact. But let's come back to that in a minute. He's got a pretty damn impressive build on Adam Warlock as well. Only a base CTP of Authority, and I think the Authority is a really good CTP. And his Spider-Man's pretty damn build up as well. Look at that, a 6-star artifact, level 12. Holy shit. That really is crazy. And he has a mighty CTP of Greed on him. So, look, obviously he's going to hit hard, right? So, but let's just try and see how much damage. Well, firstly, can I even get through this Sentry with my team? Just running on auto. And then let's have a look and see what the Adam Warlock actually does in my team. And, you know, you guys know I'm not a massive PvP player. I'm not a big fan of the sort of AI modes, and there my mighty Greed rolls through his brilliant regen like a knife through butter. So this is quite something. So let's have a look and see our Sentry and then Doom, holy shit, go against Adam Warlock. I was about to say, my Sentry's on fire. I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't normally do this. This is quite random. But here we see Adam Warlock getting into his groove a little bit. Although Sentry's got him guard broken a bit here. And down to his Authority. You can see his heel kicking in. Adam Warlock's heel is really sort of, you know, and he just dominates Doom. It just plonks him. But look at that heel. So he's got with the artifact, he has the same healing properties as Wolverine, as Hulk, as Deadpool, and somehow my Doom has actually rolled through him now. I don't know how. And then Spider-Man is just going to demolish Hela and demolish that Doom. But I guess what I'm saying is that artifact, let's just say Adam Warlock did not have that artifact. He's still going to be very good, right? He's only got that opponent only has a base CTP of Authority on him. He's still going to be extremely good. But, well, will he be extremely good? Or will he just be okay? Will he be on the same sort of level as Sentry? And this is the dilemma I've got. I don't really want to build this guy. I don't even want to tier 3 him, to be perfectly honest. I do, but I don't. I don't want to tier 3 him. I don't want to buy the uniform, spend 2,500 crystals. I don't want to go through all of that expense, building him up, rolling ISO sets, and all that sort of stuff. And I also have a CTP of Transcendence, which I'd have to take off, right? Another 600 crystals, so 3,100 crystals. To then have a character that without the artifact is probably good, but not great. And this is, you know, I'm making this video, I'm making a bit of a point, right? I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but the reality is Adam Warlock really needs his artifact to get the most out of him. And you can say that about quite a few characters, although characters like Gamora, her artifact, really not that good, really not that powerful for her. But you see some of these characters, and the artifact is just crazy, crazy powerful. And Adam Warlock definitely fits into that category. So he has activation rate when HP is below 99%. And this is PvP. This is PvP meta stat. Applies to self recovers HP by 1.5%, and an additional 0.1% of total instinct up to 200%. Whatever that means. They're up to 200%, I'm not really sure what that means. But ultimately, if I'm going to build this guy, and I would only build him for PvP to be perfectly honest, I want the artifact. How do I get the artifact? Well, I've got to rely on a shitload of RNG, or I'm starting to spend crystals. The other thing that if I'm spending crystals, let's just say I spent crystals, I was a whale, I was really into PvP, and it was only these 4 artifacts that were in the boxes. That would be somewhat acceptable. I've got a probably 1 in 4 chance of getting the Adam Warlock artifact, 675 crystals. That's 1350 crystals. So that's, what's that? 2700 crystals for 4 artifacts. So 1 in 4 chance, 2700 crystals, about the same cost as the uniform. But the reality is, these things, there's so many freaking artifacts in this chest, so many, that the actual chance of getting Adam Warlock are fucking minute, extremely small. And so what the way I'm thinking, I'm not even going to bother tier 3ing Adam Warlock. I'm not going to bother tier 3 him. I'm certainly not going to buy the uniform until I have the artifact. So I've got to get okay, I've already said I'm not going to crystal purchase the artifact, so which means I'm going to have to get it through the gold chest, and I have had some really good luck through the gold chest. Don't get me wrong, I've got some really good artifacts through the gold chest. I've actually got I got Kingpins through the gold chest, a 3-star. I've got Black Cat last week, Kingpin 2 weeks ago, got Hela a few weeks back as well. So I'm getting a shitload through the gold chest, but that, I know that's just pure luck. I know that is going to end, right? So I really think Netmarble are screwing themselves over with this artifact system. They try and put an artifact in with such a ridiculously powerful stat for PvP. It really becomes a must to have that. And what they're doing is, okay, sure, they're milking the few players. When I say few, there'll be some players that will buy that artifact through the chest, but they're alienating the remainder of the player base. Who's going to spend 2,500 crystals on a uniform that, that is good, but really is nowhere near optimized until you get the artifact? 1,500 crystals, not 2,500, 1,500 crystals, but still 2,500 crystals full price. Anyway, I apologize for saying 2,500 before. To me, I don't know. I think Netmarble are really putting a big divide in, and this artifact system is really starting to bite them on the ass. And I've said it from day one since this thing was introduced, the same as Brilliant CTPs. This stupid bullshit system will ruin the game. It creates too big a divide between the wallet warriors and the players who, they might be okay to spend a Stark stash here and there, or do a little bit of spending, or the players who are free to play. The divide just becomes enormous. So anyhow, food for thought, guys. Just thought I'd make this vid, just throwing it out there. Let me know what you think. Sorry for the mistake about saying 2,500 crystals when it's 1,500. Still, to me, an extreme cost, considering you've already paid for this character to actually get his biometrics in the first place. So anyhow, food for thought. Let me know what you think.